Historical development in science, technology, and society. Contents: introduction, mechanical development, electronic information development, conclusion and references. And innovation is a diverse, extraordinary cycle that significantly influences social orders, economies, and the general human experience. This paper investigates the idea of improvement in these fields, featuring its importance and the complex of transaction between science, innovation, and cultural advancement. Improvement po ng science and technology sa society is isa sa pinaka-importanteng pag-aralan. Ito po yung i-report ko and Jeremy Valbuena about po ito sa history ng development ng science, technology, and society. In science, describe a consistent extension of how we might interpret the physical, natural, and social domains. It concludes collecting information as well as refining logical techniques and instruments for additional exact perceptions and examinations. Logical improvement prompts forward leaps in different disciplines from physical science and science to science sociologies. And kita po natin dito na yung instance ng disclosure ng mga science natin is nagkapakita sa mga halimbawa na ito is yung antimicrobial scarification of DNA design and yung mga headway sa quantum material science, saka yung pag-alter ng medication sa science na nakikita natin na naipapasa mula generation to generation, and nakikita natin yung quality na nagbabago, nag-improve at lalo pang mas nagiging effective, lalo na sa innovation natin dahil nagiging separate na yung mga bagay na nakikita natin, and para nagkakaroon sila ng improvements and mas lalo sila nagiging effective. And next, ang tulad sa technological development naman, in the other hand, is involves translating scientific knowledge into practical applications. Ito yung nag-a-address sa mga humans, sa mga challenges nila na hinaharap, and compounding na to, susolusyonan. Yung improvements ng tools, machines, and systems is kitang-kita sa history natin, lalo na yung technological advancement na binigay sa atin ng mga scientists, lalo na yung mga ginagamit sa communication, sa pagkatlago ng mga data, and yung paggawa ng mga bagong experiments. The interplay between science, technology is dynamic and mutually reinforcing. Scientific discoveries frequently inspire technological innovation and practical applications of technology often lead to new scientific questions. The development of the computer, a technological marvel, was made possible by advancements in math, logic, and electrical engineering. Dito naman po nakikita natin na yung science and technology is isa sa pinaka-dynamic and pinakakita natin na similar sa mga iba't ibang bagay na nagbabago, na i-improve nito lalo na yung mga paggamit natin ng mga idea, paggamit natin ng mathematics, ng logic, dahil to sa mga electrical engineers natin, sa mga IT natin, and sa mga scientist din. And nakita na nito na parang nabigyan nila ng gasolina na sa paglago or sa digital age yung communication, business, and research. Improvement po is importante, lalo na yung dito natin nakita yung innovation and yung pagbabago ng ating technology, and how science affect technology and society, and it direct impact to the cultural development, economic development, and social development of the society. Science and technology development na nakaka-apekto sa society is meron tong vital parts kung saan nakikita yung development niya. Una rito is yung monetary development. Nakikita naman natin na yung science and technology is nakakapag-provide ng development pagdating sa economy natin, mga pagdating sa pera, dahil nakakapagbukas sila mga bagong business dahil sa research natin na natatagpuan, and nakakapagbigay ng opportunity, trabaho, and iba't ibang necessary funds natin or essential funds na kinakailangan natin. Yan po is yung healthcare. Nakita po natin na logical and mechanical improvements sa medication natin is napakalaki. Napapabilis natin yung mga diagnostics and yung mga alam nating mga sakit na hindi natin alam yung gamot. Dahil sa technology and sa improvement sa innovation is nakikita natin yung pagbabago, and napapadali yung mga trabaho ng doktor. Hindi katulad natin na mahirap i-research kung ano yung sakit. Dahil ngayon, digital lang, madali na nakikita yung mga sakit. Next naman is yung ecological supportability. Innovation naman dito is yung nag-a-assume tayo ng essential part kung saan nagtitend ng mga natural difficulties and bibigyan tayo ng mga source and resource proficient waste administration sa mga feasible horticulture kung saan mas madali mag-gain ng mga source natin galing sa nature and sa parang ecological place natin mga tao. Next naman ito is worldwide network. Ito naman isa to sa pinaka-importante na nakakaroon tayo ng communication sa buong mundo kung saan nakita natin na across the globe nakakapagtrabaho, nakakapag-trade tayo ng thoughts, nakakapag-exchange tayo ng mga social communication rather. Next naman is social change. Malaking importante ito sa historical development ng mga science, technology, and society kasi dito nakikita yung impact ng technology and science sa society. Nakikita na nagbabago rito lahat ng manners, mga work ethics, matututo natin mga mingle natin and naayos and nare-resharp yung manners ng mga tao. Next naman is yung moral and social ramifications. Ito yung parang pagbilis ng innovations and improvements ng moral or worries connected with the protection and pagbibigyan tayo ng security and utilization ng man-made reasoning. And itong issue na to is medyo importante dahil nakikita natin dito yung mga cautious thought natin na hindi dapat lahat nasasabi natin. Importante dahil sa improvement in science, innovation, and is a dynamic and predictable cycle. Nakikita natin na hindi natin predictable yung mga development natin kasi hindi natin alam kung ano yung matutuklasan ngayon, bukas at sa mga susunod na araw pa. Ako tayo sa pre-mechanical development 3000 BC to 1450 AD. The pre-mechanical improvement time frame crossing from 3000 BC rather to 1450 AD is a promotion of a pivotal stage in mankind's set of experience portrayed by huge headways that laid the foundation for later mechanical and cultural advancement. Ito naman ito yung simula ng lahat ng development natin, yung pre-mechanical development from 3000 BC to 1450 AD. Dito makikita natin yung una is yung agrarian upset. Ito yung from progress sa hunting and assembling to horticulture which is started noong 8000 BC denoted in vital turn of events. Nakikita ito na yung individuals is na figure out kung paano mag-develop ng crops and paano magpaamo ng mga hayop pag-aalaga nila ng mga surplus foods, kung paano nila ma-maximize yung source nila and hindi sila nagkakaroon ng scarcity rito kasi umpisa pa lang pag alam nilang mauubos na yung source nila sa isang lugar, lumilipat na sila. Naman is yung early instruments and machines. Dito nagsimula yung mga improvement ng mga from agrarian upset is dito nagbago yung mga yung mga nagkaroon tayong development sa pag-araw-araw natin. Halimbawa nito yung improvement sa paggamit ng mga ng mga furrow, ng mga gulong, ng mga basic machines like pulleys, yung mga tali. Nakikita dito na nag-advance na sila sa paggamit sa pagsasaka. Dahil nagkakaroon pa sila ng mas efficient and mas established na groundwork kumpara mo sa mga dating aparato. Halimbawa na lang natin na mano-mano talaga. And next naman ito is yung the wheel, yung gulong, yung creation ng gulong. The creation of wheel around 3500 BC, reformed transportation and strategies. Dito nagsimula yung pinakaunang technology dahil ito yung pinakamadali gamitin. Halimbawa, from one place to another place, makakalipat ka sobrang dali. Ito yung prompted from the making of wheel vehicles and more straightforward to move products para mas mapabilis kung saan alam natin kung saan pupunta and may mga layong distansya. Next naman is yung composing frameworks. Composing frameworks is tawag ito yung cuneiform Sumerians sa Sumerians, hieroglyphics sa Egyptians, and hieratic content sa early Egyptians. Ayun yung mga nag-ano sa period na to. Ito yung parang nagsusulat na sila, parang may pinapakita na sila na mga history nila, nasusulat na yung mga diary ko rather. Diary, ito yung pinaka short term na yung diary ng mga tao. Is yung innovative transmission, the trading mechanical information between civic establishments along shipping lanes like the Silk Street work with the spread of developments. Ito yung nakikita natin yung diverse trade na add sa mga dispersion and thoughts and innovations. And mechanical development. This time of improvement from 1350 to 1840 was a groundbreaking period. It's a mankind set of experience set apart by critical innovative headways which established the groundwork for cutting the edge, modern edge. Yun. Itong mechanical development is sa pinaka gateway natin bagating sa papapuntang modern era. Kasi dito nagsimula na gumamit ng mga iba't ibang technology na na-invento ng mga yon. Una rito yung printing machine, 1500 years. Si Johannes Gutenberg na-develop niya yung printing machine around 1440, altered the spread of data. Dito, ginagamit yung scale ng books, paggawa ng mga open adding spreading thoughts, including yung mga Renaissance and Reconstruction. Next naman is yung Renaissance and the logical insurgency. 1700s of years. The Renaissance saw a recovery of expressions and science with pioneers like Leonardo da Vinci, Copernicus making huge commitments. Ito yung logical unrest na kung saan figured like Galileo and Newton change how we might interpret regular world sa ibang perception natin. Halimbawa, logical strategies yun. Next naman is yung improvement of metallurgy yun, 16 to 1900s of years. Advancements in metallurgy, for example, is yung Bessemer cycle for steel creation yun. Parang yung lumang bakal is parang tutulawin nila, i-recycle nila para mas magamit pa sa iba, para magkaroon sila ng bagong bakal or yung mas matibay na gamit. And itong development na to is boundless or hindi siya basta-basta numihinto dahil parang daming pwedeng gawin sa bagay ito. Lalo development ito, tapos lalo lumalaki. Lalo sa transportation and assembling. Next naman ito is yung broadcast and correspondence. 1900s of years. The innovation of message most remarkably Samuel Morse code framework reform significant distance correspondence. Ito yung broadcast and correspondence, isa sa pinaka-importanteng naging development ng tao, lalo na science and technology, dahil dito nakita yung paano mabilis mapakalat yung isang detalye from one place to another. Halimbawa na ito yung Samuel Morse code. Ginagamit siya noong gera, nung World War I para maiwasan yung Germany or yung ibang bansa na malaman kung ano yung pinapadala sa telegram. Kunyari, may gusto sila sabihin na strategy, gusto nila ipasa sa ibang lugar, tapos ang gusto nila hindi malaman na ibang lugar kung sakaling mahuli yung messenger na ayun yung message yung bibigay nila. Ngayon, gumamit sila sa Samuel Morse code para one team to one team may magkakaintindihan or sila lang yung may code doon para ma-decode yung mga pinapadala nila message. Next naman is yung urbanization and social changes. Siyempre sa mechanical development, advancement is nagkaroon na ng modern upheaval from the huge urbanization as individuals move from rustic regions to the urban communities like for looking for business. At dito naman nakita natin na yung mechanical improvement is para talaga siya sa movement ng mga tao para makita sila ng mga bagong opportunity sa business, sa trabaho, at sa bagong buhay na gusto nila matamo. And alam naman natin na yung time na mechanical improvement from 1450 to 1840 was marked by extraordinary innovative forward leaps kung saan nagawa na lahat yung print machine, steam motors, motorized creation, and headways in correspondence and transportation na yun yung key sa development na nag-ayos ng industrial society and the proceeded with development of innovation in the next 100 of years. One is yung electromechanical development. This time of electromechanical development from 1840s to 1940s was time of a critical innovative headways that bridled the force of power and mechanics. This extraordinary period established the groundwork for current electrical and electronic advancements. And nakita natin dito sinabi sa unang paragraph na ang electromechanical development is sa pinaka turn of events na nagbago sa society from the nakaapektuhan ng science and technology sa society, dahil isa to sa mga pinakamagandang na invento ng tao. Halimbawa nito yung una is yung transmit and electrical insurgency, the creation and far and wide utilization of the message. Outstandingly, Samuel Morse code framework denoted the start of the electrical upheaval. Dito naman, yung telecommunication is napabilis or empowered ang mabilis na significant distance correspondence, changing business, news, dispersals, and fact. Dito naman, papabilis sa electrical insurgency, napapabilis yung pagka-transmit, halimbawa, paggamit ng telegram, yung pagdadala ng mga message or information from one place to another para hindi na dumaan sa mas mahaba or mas malayong lugar. Gumagamit na lang sila ng kuryente or yung parang mga keys, word, ganun. Next naman is yung electric lightning, late 19th 100 years, the improvement of electric lightning frameworks including Thomas Edison's radiant light and altered indoor and open air enlightenment. Dito naman, yung naimbento na ni Thomas Edison yung kuryente, yung kidlat or yung kuryente nang ngagaling sa mga ulan. Ilalala niyo ba yung experiment niya? Halimbawa na ito, yung pagkakaimbento niya, yung nagpalipad siya ng isang kite papunta sa habang umuulan or malakas yung hang, tapos may dala siyang susi, outline or anything na bakal. Nakidlatan to, na-realize na may kuryente or may energy na nangagaling sa langit kapag umuulan. Dito is yung phone, late 1900 years. Alexander Graham Springer development of the phone brought voice correspondence over significant distances. Ito naman yung phone is alam naman natin na ito yung isa sa pinakamagandang na imbento ng tao or ng science dahil ito yung parang correspondence ng isang boses sa punta sa kabilang from one place to another dahil importante ito kasi para napapadala yung communication and hindi tayo nahihirapan magpadala gamit yung Morse code, hindi tayo maghihintay ng matagal tulad nung una-unang mga inventions. Kasi dahil doon mas yung information na kailangan rin is mas mabilis na darating, mas mabilis tayo makakagawa ng key or ng steps from that information. Next naman ito is yung electric power age and dissemination. The advancements of down-to-earth electric generators and the production of electrical dissemination frameworks considered the far-reaching utilization of power in homes, organization, and businesses. And ito, yung pinaka-importante sa lahat para sa akin kasi yung paggamit ng generator or paggamit ng natural source natin from the earth mismo is yung pinaka-essential lalo na sa kuryente at saka sa tubig dahil na-maximize natin yung sources natin and alam natin mas maganda yung mas mapapadali yung trabaho natin kapag meron tayo. Halimbawa sa malinis sa tubig from yung paggamit nila ng mga dam para masala or yung mga pumping stations para masala yung tubig is nakaka-aim tayo ng tubig na manis and importante and hindi natin kayo maghirap pa i-distill to or pakuluan or tanggalin yung germs. Kuryente, mas napapadali magbigay ng kuryente gamit yung generations na to kasi halimbawa yung mga water dams pag nag-supply sila ng kuryente sa isang napakalaking lugar kunwari yung Ipon Dam sinusupplyan niya ng kuryente yung Rizal, Bulacan pati Metro Manila mismo yun. For the last part is yung electronic information 1940 to present. The electronic data age traversing from 1940 to the present addresses a time of striking innovative change described by the broad reception of electronic parts, computerized registering, and quick trade of data. Here are the keys of bits of knowledge into this period. Advanced figuring insurgency 1940s to 1950s and improvement of the main electronic advances pieces like the ENIAC and UNIVAC denoted the start of the computerized age. These machines established the groundwork for current figuring and information handling. Ito yung parang paggamit or pag-improve ng mga personal computers tulad ng mga ENIAC and UNIVAC para magtago ng mga information and pag-figure ng mga current informations or mga groundwork. Yung semiconductors and incorporated circuits. Ito yung the creation of semiconductor in 1947 and the advancement of coordinated circuits ICs during the 1950s empowered scaling down and the making of additional strong and smaller electronic gadgets. Ito yung paggamit ng mga maliliit na electronic gadgets, halimbawa ng mga telephones para mapadali yung send ng mga information or dito rin gumagana yung prompted the multiplication of buyer ng hardware and registering innovation para pagre-register natin sa technology. Next naman is yung space investigations as the space race yan 1950s to 1960s and progresses in hardware assume a urgent part in the space race. Ito yung pag-i-improve ng mga shuttle correspondent satellites, mga frameworks like GPS, yung significantly affect science, route, and the worldwide correspondence. Ito yung pagbibigyan natin ng satellites, mga towers para mag-handle ng mga signals para sa ating telephones, phones, and mga televisions, radios, radio waves, yung mga sinasabi nila radio waves. It's media communications and the web. The production of web in the last part of the 1960s and the ensuing advancement of the internet reformed worldwide correspondence and data trade. The web has turned into fundamental piece of daily existence interfacing individuals, organizations, and the state-run administrations around the world. Alam naman natin na ang media and yung communication on the web is yung pinaka mainit ngayon kasi dito lumalabas may lahat ng information galing sa mga iba't ibang current events. Halimbawa, may mga namatay, ganon. Mga artistang sumikat, mga virals, ganon. Is yung, syempre, pag nandun tayo sa modern era or papunta na tayong present is yung network safety and protection concerns. Dito naman pumapasok yung the quick development of computerized innovation and has likewise raised worries about online protection and information security. Dito nakikita yung development dati kasi mabilis ang ma-hack. Halimbawa yung I love you virus na biglang lumabas na parang di natin alam ang gagawin natin. Dito naman lumabas yung network safety and protection concerns. Ito shielding and safeguarding against digital dangers from vital difficulties and computerized age. Alam natin na habang tumatagal, habang nag-develop yung tao, yung technology natin, mas nag-develop din yung masasamang loob kung paano nila nanakawin yung mga data na binibigay nila sa atin or yung mga tirago natin. Parang gusto nila malaman, i-hack nila ganun or ipakalat nila. Last is yung mechanical intermingling. The combination of advances including the joining of figuring correspondence and diversion in gadgets like cell phones has made additional opportunities and difficulties in electronic or data time. Dito naman parang pinapakita lang yung mga mechanical intermingling or yung pag-link natin sa mga data or sa mga technologies or yung mga ginagamit natin. Halimbawa yung phones, parang kumakain siya ng oras imbis na maging productive tayo, parang napofocus tayo yung oras natin sa kanila. And alam naman natin na the electronic data age from 1940 to the present has seen the expansion of electronic gadgets, the web, advanced figuring, and the quick trade of data. Ito yung headways natin sa pagbabago, essentially every part of the present day life na nakikita natin na from manner in which we work and impart to how we access and offer data. Nakikita natin improvement of innovation in this period as na-achieve nila parehas and remarkable and open doors and mga bagong difficulties. Conclusion, the verifiable improvement of science, innovation, and society is a complex embroidered artwork of progress and difficulties from old civic establishments to the computerized age. These advancements have driven human advancement and form our aggregate predetermination. Science, innovation, and society remain inseparably connected with every feature impacting and being impacted by the others, offering a non-stop human or story of human accomplishment and goal as we stand on the cusp of an unsure and yet encouraging future. It is crucial to consider the examples of history and explore the mind-boggling crossing point of these powers to support all mankind. Alam natin na ang technology or your science innovation or science development natin is importante sa tao dahil dito nakikita natin na mas dumadali yung trabaho and hindi natin nahihirapan pagdating sa pag-send ng data, pag-compute ng mga numbers, and kung paano mapapadali ito yung buhay natin. Halimbawa yung mga basic tools, halimbawa yung tali, yung pulley, hindi tayo mahirapan magbuhat or mag-lift ng mabibigat kung may mga ganong bagay na and tanging napapadali ito yung mga bagay natin. Importante rin yung cellphones, yung World Wide Web, nagiging way sila para matulungan pa tayo sa mas madaling buhay. Ito po yung next naman po ito is yung reference and thank you po.